Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Gino Mello from BustedWallet.com, and today we're reviewing the Starkboard.
I have to admit, it's been a while since I've been super stoked to review a product like Stark Mobility's Starkboard. So when it arrived at our office, it was like I was a kid on Christmas again. It was out of the box and rolling through our studio space within minutes. Luckily, the batteries had enough juice to get up to speed in no time. Of course, getting up to speed on learning how to ride this thing took a little longer. But after about 5 minutes of practice, I was ready to take it outside and really see what this thing could do. Starkboard was a fully funded project on Indiegogo on December 9th, 2017, and is now ready for purchase for everyone. So is it worth it? In short, yes. But before you whip out that credit card, here's the breakdown on my 4 weeks of testing. Starkboard is one of the very few electric skateboards on the market right now that doesn't require a remote, making this thing truly hands-free. Even more, it is the only one on the market, as of today, that doesn't require foot pads or special foot placement in order to work. This feature allows you more control on position so you can get as comfortable as you want while riding through the streets. The deck is made of 7 layers of Canadian maple plywood and 3 layers of fiberglass, so it has a solid stiff feel with little flex. There are also 2 handle cutouts on both sides of the board that make carrying the 17.4 pounds around much easier. On the flip side, the battery is removable so you can easily swap it out with a fresh one and continue on your way past the 12.4 mile range. The wheels are extra large, 90mm, and contain 2 powerful hub motors in the back. They are solid wheels that have been able to ride over rougher pavement, carpet, and compact gravel. On the front and back, you'll notice some bright LED lights that are great for visibility at night and a signal if something's wrong. The main selling point for this board is that there's no need for a remote. You are the remote. Starkboard uses posture control that utilizes a motion control system that is based on intelligent weight and motion sensors. Lean forward to accelerate, lean back to slow down and stop. Hands-free so you can really enjoy the ride. There are 3 different riding modes that you can set based on how fast you want to go. This is great and necessary for those just learning how to ride the board, or those who have never ridden a skateboard before. Because it uses posture control to accelerate, leaning forward can be dangerous if you can't handle the speed. So setting the mode to beginner will cap the speed at 4 miles per hour. After about 10 minutes, I ended up in advanced mode that has a limit of 18 miles per hour. However, I have only been able to max it out at 15 miles per hour on flat pavement and 17.9 miles per hour going downhill. The range they advertise is pretty close, but you'll want a second battery if you want to go past the 12 miles and still have the juice to go fast and get back home. As far as rideability goes, it takes some getting used to, especially when going over bumps or carving around corners. Our tendency to lean back when banking around corners or bumps directly affects the weight distribution and motion control sensors, which then decreases the speed accordingly. This is something you'll need to get used to, or make sure you counter by really leaning forward into your desired path. Having an optional remote for these conditions would be nice, but once you get used to how the sensors work and really adjust your weight accordingly, it does make for a really fun, hands-free ride. Since there is no actual remote needed for the Starkboard, there is an app you can download that allows you to connect via Bluetooth to adjust settings, monitor speed and GPS, as well as do firmware version upgrades when available. The home screen has a simple layout that displays a circular gauge that shows your speed and battery level. There's also a temperature gauge and time clock, and there are several other buttons on the home screen that allow you to lock or unlock the board, turn the lights off and on, adjust speed level, launch a map that tracks your path and speed, and manually set the speed using a slider control. In the settings panel, you can adjust the timing shutdown, do a vehicle self-inspection, check battery info, do a version upgrade, calibrate board, and even control the board remotely. Currently, the remote control feature is disabled as soon as you step on the board, so you can't control it while actually standing on the board. The great upside for the app's remote control feature is the ability to use it as a camera dolly, which we have done a bunch of times already. Works perfect for 360 cameras. Overall, the Starkboard is a great electric board that has a ton of features for under $1,000. The price has fluctuated a little bit since we received our board, but right now you can save 30% and put an order in for July for $699. Not a bad price, especially when compared to anything else equivalent on the market right now. We are very pleased with Stark Mobility and look forward to seeing them evolve this board in the future and seeing what else they come up with.